10 of Coco Chanel's greatest inventions. 1. Tweed suits. Chanel's use of tweed was a major innovation. She first came up with her suit concept in the 1920s. The idea was to combine masculinity with femininity. Chanel did it by using tweed. This fabric isn't generally considered luxurious, but since then, tweed has been worn by many fashion icons. Romy Schneider, Jackie Kennedy, Princess Diana, Anna Wintour. 2. Little black dress. Today, every woman has an LBD in her closet, but this was actually Coco Chanel's idea. In 1926, she published a picture of a short, simple dress in Vogue. It was calf-length, straight, and decorated only by a few diagonal lines. Vogue called it Chanel's Ford. Like the Model T, it was affordable, accessible, simple, and timeless. 3. Pearl necklace. Chanel wasn't only interested in clothes and accessories. She was also a force in the jewelry world. In the 1930s, she hired influential Italian jeweler Fulco di Verdura. He became the brand's jewelry designer, but it was Chanel's creative vision that's remembered to this day. She combined fine jewelry with clothing. The pearl necklace is one of the brand's most iconic pieces. 4. Handbag. Before the 1920s, there were only clunky purses. They had to be held in both hands. Coco Chanel designed a bag that was hands-free. She was inspired by the straps on soldiers' bags. That was how the Chanel pop-up lid was born. In 1955, the bag was updated and named 2.55. A replica flat bag was reissued for the brand's 50th anniversary in 2005. The reissue 2.55 has a rectangular twisted lock and chain. 5. Chanel No. 5. In 1921, Chanel released her first perfume. It was prepared by her perfumer, Ernest Beau. The designer fragrance was called Chanel No. 5. It was the 5th sample out of 10 created. One of the most famous fans of No. 5 was Marilyn Monroe. It's still the best-selling perfume of all time. 6. Slingback shoes. In 1957, Chanel introduced two-tone shoes. The beige slingback style contrasts with the black toes. This gives the foot a shortened and slimmer look. Chanel called it the pinnacle of elegance. In 2015, Karl Lagerfeld reintroduced the shoes in several variants. 7. Yachting pants. Chanel was one of the pioneers of women's pants. Before her, women's fashion was all about dresses and skirts. But Coco loved wearing her boyfriend's pants. She believed women should have freedom of movement. Chanel was inspired by the horse culture of the elites. 8. Ballet flats. From the slingback, Chanel created her iconic ballet flats. She explained that the toe would allow her to play sports. The classic Chanel ballet shoes feature a ribbon accent. They also have a slight heel. 9. Bread top. Chanel was inspired by sailors' uniforms in her designs. She incorporated the stripes into her 1917 collection. The Breton became an instant hit. Over the years, it has become as iconic as the LBD. It has been worn by Brigitte Bardot, Eddie Sedgwick, Audrey Hepburn. 10. Camellia. The camellia was associated with courtesans. They wore the flower to advertise their availability. But in 1933, Chanel used it on a white-trimmed black suit. The decorative element proved a massive success. Today, the camellia is synonymous with the House of Chanel.